There's so much momentum that we have right now, and focus and clarity on not just what we're building, but why we're building and kind of this next phase of Halo.
The worlds that we're building, the stories that we're going after.
The potential at Halo right now is huge.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we are doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
It's a really, really exciting day to be a Halo fan, especially with the news we've just received from 343, or should I say, Halo Studios. Guys, thank you for joining the video. It's a big, big day for us today. After the longest time of not having anything for Halo, we've received probably one of the biggest updates in terms of development and what's going on with the studio yesterday during the Halo HCS event. But essentially, what we've got and what we're looking at is 343 Industries is no more. They are canning the name 343 Industries and rebranding the studio to Halo Studios, as you can see on screen right now. And of course, the biggest shift is going to be Halo in general moving forward is going to be now moving to Unreal 5 engine and coming away from engine that we all know and love, Blam. Now, leave your comments down below. Let's dive straight into this very, very quickly and go into all of the information you need to know about the future of Halo. So, of course, the biggest thing is Halo moving to Unreal 5 engine from the Blam engine. We've talked about this for a long, long time. There's been rumours and industry insiders that have come out with information stating that this is going to be the case. So we reported on this on the channel around 2 or so years ago. So it's, you know, been a rumour for a long, long time. Now at HCS yesterday, we got a look at something called Project Foundry. This is essentially the developers' Forge mode inside Unreal 5 engine, allowing them to be able to create what it is they want, test, develop, and just see how Halo will look within Unreal Engine. And I've got to say, it's better than any of us could have ever expected. Look, I just want to compare this now with potentially what something we'll get in Halo Infinite. And just from the waterfall physics, the graphics there, look how good this looks in comparison. And it's because Unreal 5 engine is the cornerstone. It is the brand new modern engine that many games are using. You know, all of the new games really are now transferring over to Unreal 5 because of the asset library, because of the ease of use, and because of the universal use of this engine. It's not only going to be used in Halo, it's used broadly across the globe, which means anyone working from any studio can come into Halo Studios and work on any of the new Halo projects that they have ongoing. And that is the best news that we can have possibly in this update. Halo no longer is a tech company because the Blam engine was so technical. It was something that they had to keep on top of, the upkeep of that engine, to make sure everyone's trained on it, and you know, to invest in it, to try and keep up with the likes of Fortnite and things in terms of their output of content. It just wasn't possible on that engine. So now moving to Unreal 5, this stuff is now possible to do, and it's so exciting to think of the possibilities of what Halo is going to be like in the future. The one thing that Sketch, and they made abundantly clear in this interview as well, was that 343 Industries was not just a gaming studio that created Halo games, but it was also like a tech company because of the engine, because of the infrastructure updates they had to implement for this engine to keep it on top and to upgrade it and to keep it modernized. That's something they don't need to worry about anymore, because Unreal 5 is not an in-house engine anymore. It is an engine used universally. It's one that's created and managed by Epic, so any updates, any new versions of that is created by a team completely out of their control, so they didn't need to worry about that at all. So this is one of the best things they could have done. Gears of War went to Unreal and was been on Unreal for a long, long time, and just look how good that game looks, right? So Halo doing that, moving to this engine, is one of the best things that we could have asked for, I think, anyway. 343 also confirmed that the team is working on multiple projects, not just the next Halo game, but multiple projects Obviously, we had the rumor that Halo Combat Evolved Remaster is also coming and will be made in Unreal 5, and potentially even 2 and 3 as well, that are being recreated and remade rather than remastered in Unreal 5 engine, and released not only to the Xbox and PC community, but also potentially to PlayStation as well, to bring more players on board with Halo. And I think that is a positive change. Think of it as you will. Console exclusivity, in my opinion, is just dead in the water. It's way in the past now. So just open it up to people on PlayStation and let them all experience Halo and just build the player base back like we did back in the day. But multiple projects. Obviously, the new Halo game is going to be on Unreal 5. This Project Foundry, yes, it is like a Forge, and it looks as though it's something that the team have only just created and been looking into. But we've got to remember, these rumors came out almost 2.5 years ago. They're working on multiple projects. The studio is growing. They're hiring people. They even put a job, basically the entire thing was a job ad for people to go on and apply for roles in 343, or should I say Halo Studios. They are working on loads of different stuff for Halo right now. This is the best state we could have possibly have been in for Halo. Halo has not been this positive in a long time. Even when Halo Infinite first came out, or was on the verge of coming out, there was excitement, but there was also a bit of worry the fact the game was delayed and the trailers weren't very good. Those trailers that we got, those in-engine gameplay trailers and gameplays that we got for Halo Infinite compared to what we've just seen in-engine Unreal 5 on basically a developer's Forge world in Unreal, is night and day different to what we've got and ever had for Halo before. So that for me is one of the biggest positives that we could have ever imagined. Not to mention, the optimization of Unreal 5 is on a completely different level to anything that Blam would ever be. So the fact that we're going to have probably less bugs, better looking games off the rip is a huge positive. But it is an exciting time to be a Halo fan. It's an exciting time for the Halo franchise. Halo Studios is going to be where Halo is going to be taken forward. And I really hope that Pierre, obviously the studio head and the VP, can really grab this franchise by the scruff of the neck and take it back to where it needs to be. And Halo Studios, a completely new look for Halo in terms of the team that's creating and delivering us this product. It puts a smile on my face, and watching that yesterday was the refreshment I needed as a Halo fan, and hopefully as a Halo creator going forward, as that's what we was on the channel a couple of years ago. We moved away because it wasn't doing great. I'm very excited to see what the future of Halo looks like. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. Again, a pretty basic one, just going over it and summarizing it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I'm excited, I hope you are as well. And yeah, Halo projects, multiple of them in creation as we speak. Give it a couple of years and I feel like we're going to be in for a massive treat. And yeah, the next Halo game will probably release with the next big console refresh, which should come in the next year or two. So yeah, let's see where that goes. But thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you are excited. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.